So, you want to learn Muay Thai. You've probably been scrolling through videos, seeing fighters move like predators, striking with that terrifying precision, and a little voice inside you keeps whispering, "What if I could do that?" But here's the problem. Most people convince themselves they can't. They tell themselves they don't have a gym, they don't have a coach, or they're not ready yet. And that's exactly why they never begin. Let me tell you a harsh truth. Waiting for the perfect moment is just procrastination dressed up as logic. If you keep waiting, you'll wake up one day realizing years have slipped away, and you still don't know a single strike, a single defense, or even how to throw a proper punch. You'll be weaker, slower, and regret will hit harder than any opponent ever could. Now here's where I want you to stop and think. Muay Thai isn't about walking into a fancy gym, or wrapping your hands with some 1,000-rupee gloves, or posting your training clips online. Muay Thai is survival. It is discipline. It is learning to weaponize your body, your fists, your elbows, your knees, and your shins. So no matter where you are, no matter who stands in front of you, you know deep down that you are not helpless. And the best part? You don't need a trainer breathing down your neck to start. You don't need an expensive setup. You only need the will to take the first step, right here, right now, in your own home. Because Muay Thai, at its core, was never designed to be complicated. It was created to be effective, raw, and brutally simple. Villagers in Thailand didn't need luxury gyms. They trained barefoot on dirt floors, turning themselves into warriors with nothing but repetition and relentless spirit. And you have access to the exact same foundation. Think about it. Every strike you learn isn't just a movement. It's a mental switch. It tells your brain, I can fight, I can protect, I am dangerous if I have to be. The more you train, the more this belief hardwires itself into your identity. You stop being the person who hesitates, who second-guesses, who feels weak. You become the person people don't want to mess with. And that shift, once it happens, you can't go back. So if you're serious, if you're done with excuses, if you actually want to transform yourself into someone sharper, stronger, and untouchable, then this step-by-step guide will take you there. I'm going to break down exactly how to learn Muay Thai from scratch, right at home, in a way that builds your technique, your conditioning, and your fighter's mindset. This is not just about exercise. This is about rewiring who you are. And if you stick with me, by the end of this video, you'll realize you don't just know Muay Thai, you've become it. Step 1. Build your fighter's stance. Before you throw a single punch or kick, you need to understand this. Your stance is everything. Without it, you're just a flailing body, wide open for destruction. A proper Muay Thai stance makes you untouchable. It's your fortress. Feet shoulder-width apart, lead foot pointing forward, rear foot at a slight angle, knees bent, weight balanced, hands up near your temples, elbows tucked in. At first it feels stiff, even awkward, but I want you to drill it. Stand there for minutes, shadowbox lightly, and let your body memorize it. Because every strike, every block, every counterattack will fail if your stance collapses. This is where you start building the identity of a fighter. Rooted, balanced, impossible to knock down. Step 2. Master the basic weapons. Muay Thai is called the art of 8 limbs for a reason. You don't just use fists. You use elbows, knees, and shins. But don't rush. Begin with the jab and cross. Throw them slowly, focusing on rotation, snapping the punch back to guard. Then add the teep, the front push kick, your spear to keep opponents away. After that, practice elbows. Sharp, close-range strikes meant to cut and stun. And don't forget knees, driving upward with your hip as if you're breaking through steel. At first, you'll feel clumsy, weak, maybe even silly. That's normal. But if you keep drilling these, you will feel the power grow. Each rep is like carving steel. You're shaping your body into a weapon factory. Step 3. Shadowboxing. Training without a partner. Here's the secret most beginners miss. You don't need someone in front of you to practice fighting. Shadowboxing is visualization turned physical. Imagine an opponent. See them in your mind, attacking, moving, striking back. Then you respond with your jab, your teep, your elbow. The key here is intensity. Don't half-step. Don't dance around lazily. Commit to the illusion. Because the brain can't tell the difference between visualization and reality when it's done with conviction. Shadowbox for just 10 minutes daily, and you'll build timing, speed, and awareness that most beginners who only hit bags will never understand. Step 4. Condition your body. The Muay Thai way. Muay Thai fighters are forged, not born. And forging means pain. At home, you may not have pads or a heavy bag, but you do have your body weight. Push-ups, squats, burpees, plank holds. Do them until your muscles scream. Why? Because a fighter without conditioning is like a sword made of glass. Sharp, but fragile. You need durability. In Thailand, fighters kick banana trees to harden their shins. You can start by lightly kicking a heavy pillow against the wall, or simply tapping your shins against a padded surface. Over time, your bones will condition. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it feels unnatural. But that pain is the toll you pay for becoming unbreakable. Step 5. Train your mind like a warrior. Here's the truth. 80% of Muay Thai isn't physical. It's mental. You can have strong kicks, sharp elbows, and perfect technique. But if your mind cracks under fear, you're already defeated. At home, you must train discipline. Set a daily routine. 30 minutes. No excuses. Even when you're tired. Even when no one is watching. This routine rewires your brain, teaches it that hesitation is weakness, and consistency is victory. Visualize yourself fighting every day. Hear the sounds of the arena. Feel the adrenaline. Smell the sweat. The more vividly you live it in your mind, the less fear you'll feel when the day comes to fight for real. Muay Thai isn't just about the body, it's about creating an indestructible spirit. Step 6. Sparring preparation without a partner. You might think, but I don't have anyone to spar with. Good, that means you'll train smarter. Use drills to simulate pressure, set a timer, and throw non-stop combinations for 30 seconds. Then rest 15 seconds and repeat. Push until your lungs burn. This mimics the chaos of real fighting. Your body learns to perform under exhaustion. Record yourself shadowboxing and analyze mistakes. Notice where your guard drops, where your strikes lose power, and fix them. This kind of ruthless self-analysis builds sharper fighters than lazy sparring ever could. You're teaching yourself to adapt, to survive, to dominate, even without a partner. Step 7. Live the fighter's lifestyle. Finally, Muay Thai doesn't end when training does. It seeps into your daily life. Sleep like a fighter, enough to recover. Eat clean. Your body is a weapon, not a trash can. Carry yourself differently. Walk with presence, with confidence. People will notice. They'll see something in your eyes, in your posture, something untouchable. That's when you'll know you're not just learning Muay Thai, you're living it. And now we've reached the end. But let me be brutally honest with you. This is where most people fail. They listen, they nod, they get hyped, and then they do absolutely nothing. They trick themselves into thinking watching equals progress. But watching doesn't make you a fighter. Doing does. So here's what I want from you. Right after this video ends, stand up. Pick one move from what you learned. Just one. It could be your stance, your jab, your teep, and drill it right now. Not later, not tomorrow. Right now. Because if you don't, you're training your brain to procrastinate. And procrastination, my friend, is the deadliest opponent you'll ever face. Now, let's make this fun. I want you to drop a comment telling me the exact move you're starting with today. Are you the kind of person who'll sharpen their jab 100 times until their arm feels like a piston? Or maybe you're going to work on your teep until your legs become weapons of mass destruction. Or are you brave enough to start with elbows? The move that makes people bleed in the ring? Write it down, not just for me, but for yourself. Because the moment you comment it, you're holding yourself accountable. And hey, if you're sitting there thinking, "Nah, I'll start tomorrow," comment that too. I'll personally reply and roast you until you finally move. Fair warning, I don't go easy. So the choice is yours. Scroll away and stay the same, or take this step and start transforming. Either way, I'll see your answer in the comments. Don't disappoint me, or worse, don't disappoint yourself.